Hey guys, got some pretty sweet drive time in on the Turbo R here, and threw a couple things on there too. Threw a back bumper on there, just protect her a little bit, front bumper and a winch, but just a little feedback on a few things. So got to play more and definitely experience the different suspension settings. It's a pretty awesome thing to have. I know some people say it'd be cool to have plug in your own setting, but they're pretty good for options that's on there right now. The race mode is definitely a race mode. I didn't get to try the rock mode out. The Baja is awesome for when you're not in the race mode, but you want to rip on the foresty roads and potholes and all that kind of stuff, and little geodes and all that kind of stuff, and it works really good for that stuff. But that's my most common mode that I ride it in all the time. So yeah, so Baja's the mode I'd probably use the majority of the time. And then when you're, in certain situations, the comfort mode is pretty awesome too. Biggest feedback that I haven't touched on yet is the low gear. Low gear on this thing. I wasn't sure if it was just the Pro R that was going to have those adjustments. The low gear in this thing it's crazy, and it's not just a little bit crazy, it's noticeable right away. So 0 to 32-ish kind of thing, and you're pretty wound out. But when you're in that 15, 20, 10, 20, whatever, crawling up all this kind of stuff, and you can hold her steady, and yeah, you just hold her there, and she just grunts her way up the way it should have been a long time ago on all these razors.
No, there's a tree.
Would have loved if the low was like that to begin with on the Turbo S. So Turbo R knocked the low out of the park. It's awesome now. And the other thing, I know it's whatever. It's the stock tires that they all come with, but you do feel a little squirrely on this all the time. And when you push it and get some speed and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the problem is, it's just, I don't know if this really shows it, but you're really only on the, like, whatever, 3-4 inches wide here. Tracking on these tires, they're so bulged out in the middle kind of thing. They're good in certain situations, but hey, I'm gonna say on these guys right now, it's really not that great. There's not too many places it's that good for. Kind of just not getting any traction on the ground. There's no footprint on the ground really. You're squirrely, kind of wiggling around everywhere. So I'm just gonna say you don't want to keep these tires on too long, any longer than you have to. So suspension and chassis and everything else, and the low gear and the slow crawly stuff we were doing recently on this trip, and hill climbs and all that. Boom! This thing they nailed it in so many ways. It's amazing. It's awesome. Nothing else to complain about though. We'll keep working it and get some more info back for you guys on this. So stay tuned. We're gonna take it for a real ride coming up in 4 or 5 days. It's gonna be pretty challenging. It's gonna have a little bit of everything. It mentioned cool off before the tart. The rest is pretty